Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different if you can tell from the title of the video. Instead of unboxing a subscription box, I'm going to go through my favorite products from Boxycharm for 2019. I received pretty much every single box for 2019 from Boxycharm except for their first premium box. So I'm going to go through and let you know which products worked best for me. This video was inspired by a video that Brett Glam Guy did on his channel about his best in Boxy. So I will leave that video linked down below and you should definitely go check out his channel. He does awesome Boxycharm unboxings. So I'm going to go month by month and just go through. There are some months where I didn't really like anything, so there's no favorites. If you are new to my channel, I do lots of different unboxing videos here of subscription boxes, so things like Boxycharm, makeup subscriptions, lifestyle, home decor, fashion, bath, food, and everything in between. So if you're into that, go ahead and subscribe, and let's go ahead and start off with January. So in January, my favorite item that I received was the Briogeo Don't Despair hair spray. I got another one later, so we'll get into that. This is the mini size, it's not the full size. I did end up getting a full size in my Ipsy Plus later in the year, and I love this stuff. I use it every morning before I blow dry my hair. I shower in the morning, so on the mornings that I do wash my hair, since I don't do it every morning, I use this before I blow dry just because I don't have enough time between when I shower and when I go to work for my hair to dry on its own. So this is great with it has some heat protectant in it, and I really have enjoyed this product, and it smells really good. Then the next thing for February was the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. And that is it there. I spilled nail polish on it because I traveled with this to Germany and I haven't used a whole lot because I saved this for travel. This was really awesome at getting my makeup off. I didn't bring my full skincare routine with me to Germany, so I have like a special way of removing my makeup, and I just didn't bring all that with me because it was too many things. So this did a really good job at cleaning off all the makeup, and it smells really nice and natural. I love the scent, but on the way back my nail polish spilled inside of my toiletry bag and got all over this, which hence that's why that's there. But I really enjoy this, and I haven't used any more of it because I'm saving it for the next time that I travel because I love it so much for that. So then in March, there were a couple different things that I liked, and March was a Boxy Luxe and regular Boxycharm month, and I have two separate accounts so that I can get both. Normally you would not get both. So the first thing that I loved was the I think it's Royal & Langnickel Moda Pro powder brush. Now this is dirty, so I apologize, but I did use it to do my makeup for this video, so I did not want to wash it and then not be able to use it. So it came, I think, in a brush set of 2, or I think there was 2 brushes in the regular and the full set in the Luxe. I can't remember, but I really love this. I think I gave the other one away, but this is great for powder, and I've been using it ever since I got it, so I still use this and love this. And this I think was in both boxes. Then the next thing that I loved was the Iconic London, and this is the Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion, and this is in shade medium. So I do have blonde hair, but my natural hair is a little bit darker, so hence my brows are darker. I am using this today. So this was in the Luxe box. It is just a brow cushion. It has something that you open up here with 2 different shades in it with the sponge, and then you have a little brush that you can draw your brows on with. You can also use any other brush. I've actually since repurchased this. This is still the one that I got in the Boxycharm. I'm still trying to use it up, but I could tell that I was getting kind of low. So on Black Friday, I made sure that I went ahead and ordered it while it was, I think it was like 20% off or some sort of Black Friday sale. But I love this, and I loved it enough to repurchase. It just makes my brows look really good. I purchased another brow cushion type of product when I was in Germany visiting my family, but it wasn't as good as this. I mean, it was just a drugstore brand, but it was pretty cool. I just haven't seen a lot of like brow cushions here in the States. All right, and then the last thing from March that I loved was the Becca Cosmetics lipstick, and this was in the shade Dune, which is what I have on my lips today, and that is what it looks like there. And then on my lips, it's a beautiful natural kind of nude. The packaging is really nice, has the magnetic closure. I have since, I realize I have eyeliner on my fingers. That's great. I've since repurchased a couple different shades. My favorite shade so far is Mocha. For me, that's a shade that I love. This is great too, but it's a little bit more nude. Mocha is a little bit more bold, and I really like it. So love the formula. Lasts pretty long, and it's a really comfortable wear. All right, then we go into April, and in April I really love the Artist Couture. This is their Diamond Glow Powder, and this is in Summer Haze. I have it on today. It's a really pretty color. I got another color, but I haven't opened that one yet. Now, this one is kind of like not I've kind of shaken it up a little bit. So that's what it looks like, but I usually do put some on here and then swipe my brush on that to get it on so that it's not too much. But it is a gorgeous glow, and it's a loose powder, which is something that was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I ended up loving this. All right, let me see, where do we go to? May. So in May, I got the Glam Glow cleanser in Gentle Bubble. I'm still using this. I think I have like that much left, but I really enjoyed this. I know some people said this broke them out, but for me that was fine. I haven't broken out, and everybody has a different skin type, so for me this was perfect. Still using it, and it works really great with, I have like the Foreo Mini, and it works great with using that. If you have one of those like vibrating brushes, this is great for that. Also in May, and this is probably one of my top favorites, if not my favorite of what we've gotten, it was the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio. And I love it. I usually mix all three together. I'm very pale. There's no way around that. I'm extremely pale. So this makes me look more alive. And so I love that. And I really love it. It just livens up the face. It's a really pretty color. And I think that this can work on a lot of different skin tones. This is the Fair to Light. They also had a darker version of the palette as well. But I use this almost every day, always grabbing towards it. And this might be my favorite product that we have received in Boxycharm. So in June, I didn't really like anything that we got. That was also a Boxy Luxe month. Not that I didn't like anything, there's just nothing that stood out. And if I'm not mentioning certain products, it's not that I don't like them and I don't use them, it's just that these are my top favorites, things that I want to repurchase, things that I really like. So then we move on to July, and we got another product from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is their lip gloss, and this is in the shade Mother of Pearl gloss in Corazon. So it is a pretty gold gloss. It doesn't really want to focus. It's just a really nice color. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. It's a very light gold, and I found that if I have minimal or hardly any makeup on and I put this on without like any lipstick or anything, it just makes my face look a little bit more alive again. So Alamar just makes me look alive, the cosmetics does. But I really have liked this. It works with or without makeup. You can use it as a topper, and I love this gloss, and the formula is really nice too. It's not sticky and gross like some glosses can be. In August, again, there were no favorites. That doesn't mean I didn't like anything. It just means that none of those are my favorites. And then we move on to September, which was also a Boxy Luxe month. So in the Luxe box, I got the Glow Recipe Pineapple C Bright Serum. This was one of the items I got to choose. I think the other item was a Sunday Riley cream, which I already had, which is why I wanted to try this out. I have been really enjoying this. I'm not quite halfway, but it's been working really well. I love the way it smells. It smells like a natural pineapple, and I feel like it has brightened my face. I tend to switch back and forth between serums every other day, but I've really been enjoying this one. And then also what we received in September that I really loved, and as you've seen, I haven't put a lot of eyeshadow palettes in. I'm very picky about my eyeshadow palettes, but the Violet Voss Essentials palettes is one of my favorite palettes that we've gotten this year. It has some neutrals in there, and then you can also go a little bit out of your comfort zone with some of the colors, and I love the Violet Voss formula. We received a palette in Boxycharm in 2018, I believe, in Boxy Luxe in December of 2018, maybe? Love it. It's one of my favorites, and I still use that, but I like this as well. So this is one of the palettes that I have really enjoyed so far. I kind of forgot that I have it. I had it, I'm gonna be honest, until I like went through all my Boxycharm stuff, and I was like, wow, I need to use this more because I really love the colors. I have some of the colors on my eyes today, more the matte shades. I used some of the shimmer shades from another palette that will be coming up here in a minute. In October, I had a repeat of this Briogeo, so I figured I'd mention it again, and that was the only favorite that I had that month. And then in November, my favorite thing that we got was the Hidden Treasures palette by Joseph Colors. Now, the layout drives me crazy, but the shades are gorgeous. So today I do have some of the shimmer shades on the lid of my eye, and I think that this is a great neutral palette to build from. I tend to stick to my more neutral colors and eyeshadows, if you haven't noticed on my channel, but that's because I work a professional job where I can't go in with a bunch of color as much as I would like to. So most of the time I'm gravitating towards these type of palettes, unless it's the weekend, then sometimes I go a little bit crazy. So December was my favorite month by far from Boxycharm. I received the regular base box, the Boxy Luxe, because I have the two separate accounts, so I can do that. And then also I got off the wait list for premium, so I was able to get lots of fun items. So let me kind of go through. There's a lot of items coming out of December that I really love. So the first one is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Juice Moisturizer. Now, I've purchased this on my own before. I think it's like $40 and loved it. This is a great summer moisturizer. It's fine for winter too. I have oily skin in the summer. This is like one of my go-to moisturizers just because it keeps my skin from getting super duper oily. It's a light gel moisturizer. It's great for the winter too, but I've realized that recently I need something a little bit thicker in the winter. I put this on, this tends to be the moisturizer I put on before makeup as well, just because it's not as thick. So I really, really love this. And I knew that I loved this, so I was really excited to get that. And that was in the premium box. You know what I just realized? This was for December. I lied. What I really liked from Dose of Colors for November was their lipstick. So one second, let me grab that because I lied. Okay, so for November, what I meant to say was the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Nude Mood. I think this was a Boxycharm exclusive. So this was a favorite for December. This was actually what I meant for November. I misread my notes. But this is a beautiful nude shade. I know that this was not a shade that everybody got. Some people I think got a dark red and really had wished they'd gotten the nude, but it's just a gorgeous nude. The formula is not my total favorite, but it's something that I like enough that I can wear, but it is really, really a gorgeous color, and just putting that on with a pop of this on top would absolutely be gorgeous. Back to December, so this was also in the premium box for me, and I really loved that. Another thing that I got in this was in the base box, was the Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. Now, as an oily skin person, I have to be careful with oils. In the winter, I can wear oils at nighttime and get away with it. In the summer, it's a no-go. It's humid where I am, so if I start putting a bunch of oil on my face, it ends up being not so great. You do need to moisturize, so in the winter, I do like to use this. I love the smell. I'm very picky about rose smells, but this one smells really nice, and I love the way it feels on my skin, so I have been using this and loving it so far. And then also in the base box, I have the Estetica Brush Cleanser, which I left on the floor. So this is the Estetica Brush Cleanser. I've used it to wash my brushes the other day. It has a nice, very, very, very light, minty, organic type of smell to it, but not in a way that's gonna make your brushes smell bad. And I've really enjoyed this as well. I've tended to use just the e.l.f. brush cleanser, but I like this one a lot better. And then another thing that I have loved was the Saturday Skin Glacier Waterfall Cream. This is great for oily skin as well. I think you could get away with this if you have dry skin as well. So this is just a water cream. It absorbs into your face a lot faster. So at night I've tended to use this, and then during the day I use the watermelon one because this is just a little bit thicker and better for night. I love the way it feels on my skin, and I might actually repurchase this one once it is finished. And then the last favorite of mine is the Ritual of Sakura shower foam. Now, I've purchased these shower foams before directly from Rituals. I currently am using the Happy Buddha one, but the Ritual of Sakura is my favorite scent out of their line. It is a cherry blossom scent, so I'm very excited. I don't think I've actually gotten the shower gel before in this scent, but I love it and I'm so excited. These are very moisturizing. They make your skin feel really good, so I was super excited to receive this in the Boxy Luxe, I believe we got that in. And this came in the Boxy Luxe as well. So those are my favorites for 2019 from Boxycharm. Let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite items. Maybe there's something I didn't list. Of course, because there's variations, everybody may have received some different things or different shades, so I'm curious to hear your favorites down in the comments below. I will be back to unboxing Boxycharm next year, and I'm thinking about switching things up at year end. Instead of doing it favorites, I might show everything that you get in Boxycharm for the whole year. So let me know if that would be something that you're interested, just so that you can take a quick on glance at everything you would receive if you were subscribed to Boxycharm for a year. If that's something you're into, let me know, and I will see you in my next video.